drive. Awesome. Okay. We've changed up quite a bit. I had to rearrange down here because I'm running desperately low on the starter resources. I think my iron's just about had it. Yeah. Right, so first big change. Most of my iron's now coming from over here. I don't know what that train is stopping for. That's my fluid wagon. And my base has moved. We've tried to streamline this a bit better, but it's still a mess. Moved our forge area. It's not a full stack. I need like 40 of these. But it's essentially the same setup, just more organized and upgraded a little bit. I gotta get that belt immunity set up so I can actually travel across this. I want to say it took about 4 hours to rebuild this nonsense, and it was a nightmare. Of course, I've got my red, my green, my blue science, and with the excess coming down here and feeding into a very sloppily thrown together purple science. Now I need to get set up for yellow. I will expand this at some point. Purple science is going to be like this entire area, I think, once I get it set up properly. And yellow's going to take over most of this. I think I might move my nuclear power over here. Not sure what I'm doing with that yet. I made a tank. That was fun to drive around in. And I've set these up to feed each other. Research speed that I'm working on now. And I really need to get these done. But we're really close to rockets. Maybe way over here. Oh, and my military science. It's still not expanded or anything, but it produces enough, I think. Don't do a whole lot of military after a certain point. At least I probably won't. Like, we don't use the explosions. That... Rough terrain, equipped with fast-firing rocket launcher. Using a remote. That'll be interesting, but... we've got to figure out a way to automate a yellow science. And before that, because that's a nightmare, the amount of frickin' resources that's gonna take. Just the blue circuits alone. I've been doing this manually, picking up the excess so far. But green, red, and sulfuric acid, so I'm going to need to upgrade this entire section. Move copper over here, and metal plates. Copper, metal plates, and plastic. So I need plastic for the red. the green circuit and the red line won't be terrible to fix. But I don't think it's producing enough of either to... See if I switch this, and then put a separator down here. I'm also using them for it. Gotta rebuild this. I'm just gonna start small. But I think before all of that, my biggest hang up is going to be plastic and steel production. Not making a whole lot of steel. That will be a fairly easy fix. It's just more smelters. Get that out of the way. If we have more, we should. Yeah. No, those are not electric furnaces. Take the arms. Power. And there we go. We've got a lot of excess here. And this whole system needs to be much, much bigger. And my plastic light will need tweaked. What's that connected to? Is that just a line between these two? My power's doing better. There's been some mix-ups here and there. I need... I've got a lot of red belts too. So everything's moving quicker. I came down here for these. What's it gonna take? More plates. Good thing I have lines and lines of them now, right? There's the copper too. Squeeze through. Okay, so get rid of here and here. Here. We'll just remove that one. 4 more should be enough, right? Turn those around. I'll put them here. Good lines. And it is going to be slow belts until I can upgrade more later. Now for that to get fixed. There's my plastic. Should be really awesome if I could get my plastic to come out over here somewhere as well. For the new line of red circuits and all the extra crap I'm gonna have to be making soon. Just remembering the headache it was to set this up properly. Ish. That definitely needs work too. Plastic first though. I've only got one thing of production for it. Got productivity modules in here. So I think it's building about 2, just 2 at a time. But we're not producing enough petroleum. I need to tear all of this out. Right? fix this. And it's oil being our hang-up with that. I've got more petroleum on the train coming in, but it's also not quite fast enough, so I need 2 of these, 2 chem labs. The engines I have. None? Okay. I'll need to make that way down there too. I'm wondering if I stop producing petroleum in the other spot and just start piping in oil. But again, it's all a massive rebuild for me. That needs iron plates. No, it doesn't. Sulfuric acid. That needs the iron plates. Needs water and oil. If I clean all of this up. It's gonna stop all my production down there, but hey. Got nothing coming through here right now. That's fine. And I don't want to pick that up because that's full. Oil refinery. Where'd that go? Offshore pump. Will underground pipes work like that? Across? Yeah. Which one's the input though? The other one, of course it is. First. I want to keep it clean-ish. I'm not going to be able to. Not right away anyway. Oil back out. Okay. Or in. God, this cough is awful. Ta-da! Can I mirror that? So if I rotate it, and hit H, slap it down. Yeah, that'll do. Lied. Our oil refinery. almost there. Let's take that out. Check this again. Oh, I don't have to pick it up to switch it. That's cool. What is that sound? Yeah, not a problem. Water. Oh, gotta back that up one. That'll do. Right. Hate it. It's fine. Okay, power is in need of a few upgrades here. Yeah, now I've got our refinery started back up. That's coming in from the train. Really don't want to move that, because I'll lose it all. 1,000 barrels could do it. But first, our petroleum line. Plastic, which takes coal. This is what I came to expand after all, so. Okay, so they have petroleum, they have power. I need to connect that up with my drop-off spot that's here on top of holding all of the coal back. To here? No, because the arms, I need room for the arms. How do I do this? carefully. Coal. Yeah, I don't have. It's not enough room. Long arms then. I'll move these up. Right here would be it. Perfect. Okay, so the long arms should take care of that. Now, pipes. And that could definitely look better. Well, that's taking directly from that. We need our short arms. I believe that was sending our plastic back home, right? Yes. Why are we not outputting? That's because we're full. Okay. Problem with that and this, I didn't want to pick this up like that. Back up this and this. Throw down our chem plant and see. You were making lube, right? Out of... light oil, heavy oil. So I need light oil to crack down into petroleum and feed back into my system, and that sends right in the middle. Does that require water? It does. Ew. Can I sneak it? I can. Okay, so that is all water handled. We'll need power. Petroleum. And light oil, unfortunately, means we're gonna have to do something weird here, because that won't put down. That's okay though. Pipes of petroleum back. Both of them. Maybe. Okay, power it. just heavy oil? I still need to do some for sulfuric acid too. What makes sulfuric? Water, sulfur. Isn't it making sulfur up here? It's being piped away. We'll need a whole chain for that. Sulfur, water, and petroleum. Cool. I think. Water's gonna be the bane of my existence. I need more pipes. I need to look up how to build a proper refinery that produces everything I need. I keep me in for pipes though. Science is still producing fairly well, so no complaints yet. Just wait a minute. Maybe I produce my sulfur here. More chem plants. Yeah, we've got so many of those too. Hey, look. 2. Enough to make 1 extra. Kinda. Goes here. Reconnect that. Everything stopped because we're still not doing anything with heavy oil, which is fine. Deal with that in just a moment. Water, sulfur, push out sulfur, long arm. Does that work? I hope that works. I don't want to throw it on the wrong belt. Now, just to see it work, we're going to do this. Nope. Okay. Plastic, sulfuric. This is my next one. The iron plates. Lab, chemical plant, same thing. be a hell of a wraparound too. Won't be able to fit it there. Water input. I'm gonna have to drag all of this around, but I don't want to. Unless I can. Enough space for that. I lied. You know what, let's just go ahead and keep that open. Sulfur that's going to be coming out. And then we need to pipe this into there. So we've got sulfuric. Build up. While we figure out what else we need to do here. Down there. And now to make lube. Christ. It's just heavy oil into lube. Which is beautiful, because we can just scoop all of this up. Where'd you go? Down right there. And instead of fiddle around, just massive storage right away. Boop. Everything should be working. Except for the light oil, because we're not... Oh, duh. We have a massive amount of storage over here. Petroleum. I can pull it back even further now. And connect it back through here. Of course I can't reach. Right. Fine, we'll do it this way. And we will go. And definitely not complain about... Don't connect to it, please. Is it actually taking the petroleum out? Light oil, water. Why is that not? Yeah, that checks out. There. Almost there. And that increases our plastic production by a bit. I've also got our loot coming down. And new circuits and engines for the advanced engines. All of it is... Oh, we're not producing a sulfuric acid yet. Are we? No, it's right there. We need to reconnect that to the system so that it can actually be hauled off. But that's a lot neater. It's... working, too. That's not connected. That was for the extra coal for when it was shutting off while it was rebuilding. That should just about do it for that. That's something I'll need to automate at some point too, right? That. Ow. This is where the sulfuric acid ends up. After a couple of loops, of course. Okay, to make yellow, we need flying robot frame. For a flying robot frame, we need the engines, which will be producing way up top of the loop, I suppose. Or could just pipe it way down this line and put it over here with the rest of everything I'm trying to do. Batteries should be fairly easy. That's another chemical plant, because I know they need sulfuric. What else? Iron and copper. For that I need steel, plastic, and copper. You know what? How much is this? I need markers. How much of that needs to be purple science? If I straighten everything out and double down, and get at least 2 of those up and running. I actually don't need the plates for anything over here. Where can I get the copper down? Because I've got steel and plates. Copper through here. Go ahead and say about that much space for purple. That's the first thing I need to make. Take plastic, steel, copper. Look weird. Here we go. Long arm. I should only grab copper. No, because now I don't have space for that. So I want to run it through here. We'll just deal with it. Got copper here. Oh, I can't reach. That makes some more sense. Here, here, and here. Ta-da! There's my copper, my iron, and other crap. Extra copper. What else did I need for that? Steel and plastic. I should have. Little grabber for that. Steel line that I'm going to power later. Use filters, whitelist, steel only. As for plastic, I'm supposed to be coming down this line, did I not? Oh, it's coming down. Something's really slowing it down now. Maybe just too much at once. Are you still unloading? Okay, maybe we fix this too. Bulk and speed, right? Copper. Also take time to fix like logistics here, like you should only be picking up so much. You need to dump off all of that before you take off. But you're no longer lined up. No thanks. Back up. How are you not lined up anymore? I'm supposed to stop right there. You're not even lined up properly. What happened? You know what? I'll fix this. Oh, we're gonna have to go down the whole line and fix the positioning of everything now. But it's fine, right? Petroleum line first. Bring it back down. Where are you gonna line up cough is not gonna go away. That is unfortunate. You have power. Petroleum. And I won't know till we get back. Okay, line it up. Pipe. Underground pipe. And that should be set. Now, the rest of these pipes. Come on. Yes, that was a mess. Let's line you up. Yes, you can soak up some fuel while you're here, I guess. Connected. Petroleum. Fill. No? Reline. No, that'll work. And it still has all of its crap set up. Its fuel is fine. Go back to automatic. It's actually supposed to stop it and drop sulfuric there as well, isn't it? It's my iron. Dropping off. And should be picking up. Can I see what you're doing? I can't see what you're doing. What am I talking about? You're not picking it up though, are you? That is because I think I installed that backwards. I sure did. Where'd you go? There we go. That gets emptied. That gets fixed. There's a lot more plastic. And ready to go. Greater than or equal to 10K. Oof. That's not gonna happen for a while. Hop on the train first. Don't need to haul that much at a time anyway. Let's go about 500. And we're going to go drop off. And here's another spot where I'll need to realign stuff. I think. Oh, for sure. needs to go here, at least. Cool. Steal all of that. Keep that topped off and used. Greater than or equal to 0? No. I still need to be able to deliver to the other place. 500? Raise that up to 1,000. So now it should be just waiting. This train stop. And move the pump from here. Right, it's right there. Yes. Okay, where will you connect best? It is lined up best, right? Maybe? I don't know. I need it to actually connect. Do I not have it set to... What station is this? That explains it. David, stop. Bad weight condition. Fluid count. Spheric. Greater than or equal to 0 should do it? No. We're not done here. Okay, there it actually does connect. Need to up the production eventually, but for now it's fine, right? How about less than or equals to 0? That way you get emptied out completely. No, because it's not going to use it constantly. If it's set around the other way. You are my solids. You're picking up. No, you're depositing. You shouldn't be stopped here anymore. Ugh. Why are you not connecting? deposited. It's actually connected. You're connected, but you don't have... It doesn't look like it's producing because I set the place backwards. Sure did. There. I think that fixes my train. Yeah, plastic is overflowing now. Train says... And when it gets to here, it'll drop down to 500, and then it will drop down to 100 after that, so... It will deposit at both places. Cool. Okay. Fixed. Started. What was I missing for? Yeah, plastic. Please. Gonna grab from right there. What? Cool. Tiny tree. You get out of the way. Plastic. And that gives us our first bit of nothing because we still need power over here. Instead of that massive line, extra plastic. I think I still need to get so many other materials. Why? Of course they switch sides. That's not what I wanted them to do though. So I don't need this crap getting clogged up later on. Find a way to get my red circuits down here as well as my green. I don't have excess just yet, but I should soon. Already stealing it for that. Might need... Well, I've got copper down here. I can just rebuild the entire setup. That's what I need the iron plates down here for, though. For now, let us start the light material. I don't know ratios yet. I probably won't build this in a way that's expandable. It'll buff. Did I immediately put those in backwards? I sure did. Structure. What is that low density structure? Yeah. Part 1 done. That takes the sulfuric acid. That takes batteries, which also takes sulfuric acid, so I need to remove this. But if I pipe all of it up, that's gonna look so funny. Christ. I know I can't too reach. Ta-da! 12K. 12K. Now I can move the... Okay, that's iron plates. Sulfuric. Let's get our iron plates set up. It's kind of slow. We'll need to make more of these, so we'll leave room. For at least 2 more of those. Hello! Hey, Moral, I didn't know you were hanging out. I need to expand that. Rip that wall out too. So I need my iron plates to come down now. And here's where my extra was. Ugh. Welcome to the stream. That doesn't need iron plates, does it? No. Okay, good. Can't clear my throat at all today. Use filters, whitelist. Bam. Walls are for expansion later, if I ever get around to it. Next is going to be complain when I have to move it again. This destroys everything. And it shuts that off for a second. But it moves some of that out of the line. Chem station. Probably gonna need 2 of those at least. Did pick it up. Now where'd it go? I did not pick it up, so it's right there. Chem station, chem station. About 20 more plates. I should have that stashed in here, so I do not. No, those are bricks. Steal it. Am I enjoying the game so far? Yesterday's base rearrangement for efficiency gave me a headache, but I am, for the most part, loving it. I definitely got to learn what's optimal and what's what I should be avoiding. Like yesterday, I tried to go nuclear before I had something. What was it called? It was this, which apparently is something I'm gonna need. I wouldn't mind checking out the multiplayer. I think that would be a ton of fun. Batteries are what I need. Yeah, actually I had to stop playing yesterday because, well, all of this, like half of it hadn't even actually been built and the rest of it was just scrambled through this entire area down here. So I want a... I'm gonna have room for it. I should have room for it. And I am bringing the plastic down just because I probably need it for something else. Pipes are also going to end up being the bane of my existence. I had to redo my entire oil field up here just a little bit ago as well. Is that backwards? That looks backwards. How that looks in just a moment, because I understand the need for actual walking space. It'll look like this. There we go. We need power. Oh, where do good telephone poles go? Actually enjoy symmetry as well, but I'm learning that you absolutely cannot have that in this game. I'm gonna keep trying anyway, though. Fast, it just needs to grab the right material. And it won't be able to reach. Move these. Slap that right there, that right there. Complain that that's out of my power range. But I would need to put you in the right direction. That takes care of the batteries. Again, I have no idea what kind of ratio I should be going here for. I'm just trying to get yellow signs set up. Those are not backwards. You can't reach the copper plates. Huh. I don't think you'll work. Neither will you. Actually, you know what? We'll stack up the arms. So if we do this, allied if we do that, that, there we go. There are my batteries. What do I need next? Batteries are to make the flying robot frames, which need batteries, screen circuits, motors, good God. Don't really need exact ratios. Yeah. All it does is affect the level of, or how quickly you would be researching something. I need to create another line that makes red and green circuits so that I can feed this once I'm set up. So that'll be my next also need to be able to make the engines. Which I know take motors. I have so many of those that I need to pipe down here. Yeah, engine. I need to start making lube and transporting it down here too. Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. I mean, it's not low, but it could definitely use a boost. This is for purple expansion. Yellow. Maybe nuclear power after I get some of this set up. Because I do want to play with nuclear. Do I pipe the lube all the way down here? What a nightmare that would be, huh? Heavy oil, right? Or light oil makes the lube. Just put in here. Or do I make it up here? No. I'm taking that. How about a ridiculous piping network? This one too. Of course I can't reach it. There are probably more efficient ways to do this. I am not particularly worried. Most of my iron is done for down here. It's supposed to split somewhere. I can also fix that later. Back down. Drills. Cheap pulls. Back to the loop. The amount of times I've been run over by my own train is kind of crazy. Oh, you're not gonna want to connect. Yeah, that tracks. More lube. Nope. Right there. Okay, now all that slowly fills up. I need to make... Is that gonna fill up? 1.6. Looks like it's all connected. Yeah, it's just a lot of pipes to fill, I suppose. Heavy oil. Yeah, I'm just not producing enough oil yet. Could start carting oil over here. Okay, lube for... that. I need my I need my circuit stack set up again. It's 1 to 5 still, right? I'll go 1 to 4? Way down here, right at the bottom. And then narrow it down as we go up. Yeah, that's what I have been to produce a lot of my plastic, which looks like it's slowed down considerably again. And I've got, oh no, I am not doing that. Cracking down the heavy oil into light and then into petroleum. That's what I'm doing with my light oil though. If I do end up with an excess amount, I might add in more and then push it back through. It doesn't seem to be used for a whole lot of recipes, at least that I have discovered yet. Look at this mess. Okay, I need to bring down my extra engines, and what better way than to cram it on a whole nother belt. Look at all them engines. Yeah, it'll do it. No, that's right, because I need to do that. One more space lower. How long have you been playing? Remove the blueprint. Come on. What a coincidence. I need all of these. And eventually I will upgrade them to red. I know I need to. Yep. Engines, lube, green circuits. Oh boy. No, that's fair. But it takes a long, long time to get crazy good at this. I've seen a couple of challenge runs. Oh, I will never be able to pull off. Some of those challenge runs might actually be why I got into the game, but I'm still not going to be able to pull that off. What did I need the steel down here for? It was just that, right? Run the loop down and over. Gonna slap you here. I'm not going to produce a lot of those engines, but they do take quite a bit of time, so I should. I got you guys underground belts for my circuit line. Back you up. We'll see how quickly things get produced, and then we'll see about expanding the frickin' engines. Inserter. Needs to go lower, because when I rotate this, maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be right in the middle, isn't it? Why? Oh, can't reach. Always the problem. Lube. I started working on the bot stuff, and then I realized how much it would cost and automation, and I was just focusing on science at the time. But like just the frames for them take so much. But I will be automating this portion of it here in a moment. I will need to pull my steel through some more. That's the next step after I get this electric unit up and running, is putting all the batteries together for that. know there's a better way of building this. There's gotta be. What am I missing? Green circuits. My green circuits, I don't need to build a whole lot. I'll need a space here. I need to go get more belts. Blech. Yeah, robots within their logistic boundaries, I think, can auto-build a lot of this for me. Just need to slap down blueprints, right? Sure, I'll have access as I go. I hope I'll have access. If not, when I expand, I definitely will. I came up here for belts. I have so many belts. Green circuits. Right, copper wires first. I need... I was about to run all the way back for iron plates. Learning experience. I barely even glanced at the tutorial, so copying blueprints. There's a button here for it somewhere, but it just might be out of my reach. So I'll take the copper. I'll build a long arm for it. Copper wire. Green circuits. I'll run them out this way. You. It's not quite what I need. Long arms. You can feed that. You will feed that. So will that pick up out of there? It'd be funny. You know what? Long arm. Where'd you go? Green. Long arm again. That way we don't... No. Short arm. Because the underground belts exist. Other way. And we will go temporarily. Green circuits all the way up here. Temporarily, I do need to run a line for red. Short arm into a underground. Just to know that I'm making what I need. There's my green circuits, which means there's my electric engine units. How do I make that a double line just so it keeps producing? I need a splitter for that, don't I? I don't have a splitter. It's a long walk too. I don't want it. That's my engine problem taken care of. My batteries, my steel. That's all of it taken care of. I can just straight build into that off of, because I don't need... I just still need to build red. Okay, so how do we do this? That's a mess. So if we actually do this, back all of that up, back that up, back this up, and shoot you the other direction. Batteries, engines, green circuits. I might need a splitter there. Yep. I'm pretty sure I need batteries for one other thing, but we're not worried, are we? Plates. Speedy inserter? Speeder out. Out. In. I need one more. In. Perfect. That takes care of that nightmare. Oh, and I brought down my sulfuric acid just for... Steel. I need steel. Way back here. I'm thinking about how to pull my steel in here. Guess I'd just make some spaghetti. Can't you reach? Stop it. Uh-huh. No, wait. Back that up. Why are you not working? Did I have an uneven amount of those? Come on. That's wild. Oh, it's right there. Steel and plastic. The plastic doesn't really need to come down this far, but here we are. I need a long arm. Another underground. Get rid of that. And I'm probably gonna need to be able to split something off later. Can't reach. Okay, that's that. What are we short on up here? I'll bet it's purple. Surprise! You're missing rail carts, which are not being produced here because rocks. When I picked up everything earlier, I think I disconnected power from my rocks. Whoops. Fixed it. I thought launching the rocket would give you the victory screen. Is that not how it works? I hadn't really considered it past I don't have the expansion if that's something that happens after you fire the rocket. I think my initial plan is to fire the rocket and then see where to go from here. I can't continue the game. I've seen a few chats about how people go from planet to planet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go that far. Not without learning how to optimize first. Okay, that is that settled. So now I need this, which means I need to build into some red circuits, which shouldn't be terribly difficult. Go to red. What do my reds take again? Copper. Oh, yep, no. I do need the plastic down here. And more copper wires, which are feeding directly into here. So if I instead, no, I don't have room to do that. do that. Oh, I'm definitely considering it. Long arm it? That's a really big stretch for a long arm, though. And that would definitely take away from... okay, you know what? How about... remove this. You throw down... you. Will the long arm reach that? It will. Throw you on an underground. You'll only be able to feed one, though. I need to replace this. I'm using long arms. Yep, that's backwards. Okay, we need an inserter here. Backwards, right? Backwards. Always backwards. Bring you back. If I short arm that and underground this. That will not place because those are on the wrong side. So, what do I do about that? Back you up. Get weird. We won't have an output priority. We'll see if that will separate them onto different... It seems like it will. Okay. That's a pain for the plastic to get through. Because I still need that. Long arm. Other way. Long arm other way. White list. Plastic. Where are my green circuits have stopped? Why stopped. I know exactly why they stopped. Okay, more underground. This is such a mess. I will eventually look up a better way to do this. Hey, go the other way. Go that way. And then maybe implement it That's exactly what I wanted to pick up. Where are you? Green? You're gonna steal the green. I need to reroute. No, I don't. I have plastic up here now. If I do this... say... splitter here. Splitter? Here. Say that output priority left will be red circuits. And we'll see if this is going to work. It's not gonna work if I can't keep these split. I hope I will be able to. Looks like it might keep separated. So red circuits, extra green circuits. And my plastic line can end here. Do the same thing with that. Should need more copper wire going forward. You. The priority to the right. Green circuits. Then, if you're going to be picky about it. And they are going to be picky because they only deposit on one part of the missing plastic still. You could insert some. No, I'm a fool. Check this out. Input plastic. Output. Red science. Or, not red science, circuits. That should work now. Cool. Frickin' nightmare. Thanks, and I'll see you around. Maybe have fun while you're playing as well. Now for the blue shit. Circuits. Oh, look at that. And then I want to play with that. Can I feed that in backwards? Okay, cut down on the amount of belts. We'll just feed that straight in. We'll scoot this up. Get a speedy one. Facing the other direction, of course. And we will go blue circuit. Rotate. And now the unnecessarily ridiculous piping networks that I have to deal with. Let's go ahead and remove you. That. I have 5 more of these underground ones. So here, pipes make great walls. Doing that on purpose. I need to be able to reach so far back down. I didn't need to make that. I have so many already. All that. All of that. I'm just gonna cram you full. Keep you producing. Yeah, backwards. But I can do this. And this. Little place go. I'm so sure that there's a better way. Would like to see a completed science base. An optimal, completed, full science base. Not just sections of it. Yeah, here we go. Now, if we do the silly thing, run it here. I don't think I actually need a speedy inserter here, but still. That is going to be incredibly slow, which is okay, because so is my production. See, this is all chained together so that it feeds this way, but if I reverse it, will it feed back the other way? Is that a bulk inserter? Ew. Or I could just pipe it over here. I think I'm just gonna pipe it over. I'm still not getting rocks. Why am I still not getting rocks? Follow. Really? It's all getting... I'm way overproducing bricks, I know. God, over 100 bricks in each. Oh, almost 100 bricks in each. I need... It's fine. I don't need that splitter there anymore, though. Yay, we've automated yellow science. Flatlined. Actually, you know what? It doesn't need to be flatlined. Because I have some extra rocks. Let's go ahead and fill you. Snake way up here, right about the middle. Is that right click? Overfill these, and the rocks will keep flowing back on past. Beautiful. Now we can just put all of that away. And then complain that the last absolutely forever has given me 0 progress because I was not paying attention. So that's gonna have to wait. Create some nuclear. I don't want that to wait. I need nuclear fuel for the. Actually, where is that? I know I built it. Nuclear reactor. This thing looks cool. idea how to feed it. No fuel. Generates heat. Needs nuclear fuel, which means we absolutely need that. Another time? I'll have to let the research run on this one. So I think we can also convert these. There's not a whole lot more I can do until I get that. We could go harass some bugs in our tank. Or hear me out. I don't have power armor yet. That's fine. I'll make that really quick. Energy shield tier 2. I'll go ahead and slap that. Personal battery. Why not? Looking at this flamethrower and this rocket launcher, and the fact that my tank also needs what's it gonna take? Need water, sulfur, coal. Automating that could be a thing. 60, 40, 40, 60, 8 and 3. Actually, is there a visual change for armor? I think there sure is. Neat. Old armor. Take that out. Take the solar power out. $10. I'll need to make 10 of those things? Gee, good lord. Actually, I only need to make 9. Let me run past everything I need. Cool. This battery pack. Oh, hello. What else can we make? Personal exoskeleton. Belt immunity. Yes, please. Slow down capsule. Poison. Nah. Flamethrower turret. Laser turret. Hey, I should have personal laser defense. Yeah. I need to make 5 laser turrets for it. What? That doesn't make sense, does it? You convert 5 massive turrets into 1 small turret? They're not super expensive though, so that's a thing. Just scoop up those extra batteries. Shield, belt immunity. Laser turrets. I have a stock up of green somewhere. I should. Not science. Circuits. One. How many batteries should I make to supply all of this crap? Belt immunity is a must. That's 1 laser turret done. so many batteries. It's a good thing I'm producing them down here somewhere, right? No. Oh, didn't need those engines. More plates. Bounty immunity. No? What? Was I just in that? Okay. No, I haven't installed that yet. Where did that go? Did I install belt immunity? It's, not working. There's 3 turrets. What's next? More steel. Do I have to make sure it's touching the battery pack, maybe? How does this armor work? Ooh. Nope. Steel. Come in here for steel. Four and 5. What is that? Oh, flamethrowers. After that, I'm going to need 20 blue. Aww. My extra circuit green go. It's gonna be purple science, isn't it? Yeah. That's okay. We're out of sulfur. We have so much of it. 24. That is hooked up. It's actually not hooked up. Then how was it producing in the first place? Okay. Just to make sure we're directly connected to it. Cool. Plastic shouldn't be a hang-up. Oops. Shift right click. Shift right click. What else did you need? Green circuits. Now it's just back to the waiting game. Nope, I didn't want that. It's 2 out of how many do I need? 20. 3 out of 20. Extend that and then go fiddle with other stuff for a while. Clean out the inventory. Where'd they go? Perfect, I guess. 3 more so far. Baby steps. Oh. Control. Click. Puts them all in at once. All of them. Same type. Good to know. Cargo wagon. We don't need that out there anymore. Engines. So much coal. I'm pretty sure one of these has just random crap. Keeping those. I can't rearrange that. What do I need for sure? 60 batteries. That's a bit excessive. Batteries, you. Everything else is just gonna go in the miscellaneous box somewhere, right? Military. Old stuff, explosives. I'm gonna take some explosives. I don't really use them too often, but yeah, cannon shells and flamethrower ammo would be needed. It takes so much. Well, you know what? I do have some explosives, some steel, some plastic. Crude oil. 5 steel. That could actually be really easy to automate. We won't mess with it too much though. Put that away. Put the plastic. Nope. I want that. 2 shots is good, right? Oh, with this, I don't have to worry about trees. The last nest I cleared was right here. Let's go say hi over here. Yeah, that was a nightmare to clear up. Not shooting the... Do they have to be in front? That's not great. It's not shooting this gun. Or switch. Help! How do I switch my gun? It has a mini... God, does it only shoot from the front? this is a problem. Do I need to have... Okay, they kind of slow down. Can I run them over? Does that do enough damage to them to matter? Oh. Well. In that case. See? Thank you. Doesn't look like they can do any damage to my tank, though. Because they're still... Got his own inventory. Equipment grid, does that mean... give this shields? I don't know. It's Cliff. It seems so much more effective. Oh. Ramming that was not effective. Ramming it twice was worse. Oh, red dot right there too. Let's go take care of him. 69%. Doing way out here by yourself. Is he about to set up? Oh. Okay. Is that how that works? Let's see, our next closest threats are these ones. But I don't think that's going to produce enough pollution to matter for a long time. There's an oil field down there. 1,500. I hate to cut the stream short early, but it really is just waiting at this point, isn't it? Fiddle around with robots some more. See if I've got 20 of those. Yep. Alright. You. Oh yeah, I needed 7,000 batteries. By that I mean 60. Just slightly overproducing though. It's 47. Oh. Look at that smokestack. That's gross. That should be... Okay, that's tragic. I don't have plastic coming down again. Definitely need that. Check that out. Run up. Mine. I have plastic coming through here, right? Yeah. I guess it is working in short bursts. That's fine. Limited by the trains and what they pick up, and waiting for this thing to unload. Which I never really did finish fixing that, did I? Let's go ahead and grab all of this crap anyway. That asked for 60 batteries. I'm just not going to use them. A handful of those. Personal laser defense. Defender capsule? Crafting time, stack, throwing speed, creates one defender. Creates a robot defender? What? Sure. I'll try one of those out too. You, however, you go on. No power? No energy stored. No, it did. You only have one. Okay. I need it to be daylight. We need those, but I don't want just across the top, right? 2, 3, 5 of those. There is a personal reactor I can research at some point as well. I'll grab some night vision, why not? Maybe a few more batteries, just to hold our charge at night. I'm gonna say that looks small, but it's probably not by now. Laser turret thing works. Nice. Glad this thing ain't as fragile as the cars in Zomboid. The amount of cars I go through in that game is nutty. Throw it? Aw, look at him. Oop, hello. If I wasn't standing in acid, that shield is actually kind of effective. Those guys have a disgusting amount of range. Are those stackable? How many of those do I want to put on? I'll bet they're stackable. We'll deal with. Not terribly, but there are spitters, so... Batteries? First battery pack. I want blue... Oh, that's my blueprints button. What? Something else I'll have to figure out eventually, right? Now, will this shoot on its own? Hope so. It doesn't look like it. Now, hold on. Why not, though? Stop it. Get out of here. Dimensions 2x2 placed in my armor. Damage 10 consumes grid energy. I have the power for it. Cannot be used as a weapon. Okay. Not fire because it's a shield. Or am I just doing something that badly? Won't fire because there's a shield. Well, yeah, I'm thinking multiple lasers would be really cool. Can I put those on a tank? I'm putting that on my tank. I like the shield for me. Laser. Automatic laser defense 4. You. Neat. That's about all we can do today. Especially with only one purple science production. Trees beware. Cool. Lasers for my tank, shields for me. Night vision. Effective is that. It has no power. Oh, yeah, it does. That's... Well, I need to take that off when the sun comes up. Got a factorio light switch now? What's going on here? Oh, there it goes. Why are you not producing? But you should be, because we have slow oil production. That's fair. I don't know if it would be worth it to pipe all the oil just straight over into this system. Since I'm not doing this at the moment, why don't I steal a couple of these? Where'd that belt go? That's right, I didn't have any belts for this. Start doing that again, so I have a nice stock up. Let's go. Flying frame, construction robot, Roboport. That. Pretty wild radius. One robot. What else does it take to make a construction bot? No, it's not under military. I could make a rocket launcher though. Or a flamethrower. Not worried about it. Where are my other robots? There you are. Sure. 11. Way too many for this one port, but hey. If it works, it works. And then I'll just have them repair stuff until I can figure out what to actually do with them. Robots. Stackable? How stackable? 50? Grid view, slot view. Grid view? I just gotta figure out how to make blueprints, and then I'll put them to work. Maybe one day. More engines. All of the frames. Extras. Extras. Steel. Plastic. Extra crap. One more solar panel? Ooh. No, right there. Duh. That's probably way overdoing it, but that's what I do best. Until it comes to these assembly lines, of course, that I need to do more. But that is progress for the day. Maybe next time we can play with nuclear. I need that research done first. What are we missing? Red circuits. Plastic. And here comes another run of it. And we'll never catch up so long as we're relying on just handfuls of sulfuric. Couldn't doubt my production of everything. Because oil. Pipe over oil, put it in the network. Problem solved. Because you're never gonna move until you get that, which means this is gonna stop because that's empty. Let me just go ahead and get you out of the way for a moment. That way my iron doesn't dry up as well. Is that full? Almost. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am calling it for the day. Maybe in between streams I'll fix this mess. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just fix it over the weekend. And and stream something else for Friday. Undecided.